Hello, yes, good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can hear my voice and also see my screen clearly. Today's the first day of the month. So today, basically, I want us to look at two instruments. I want us to look at like a focus of what we expect to be happening in the course of this month for these two instruments. I will look at the natural gas and the NASDAQ. So we'll load them here. Just a second. So give me a moment as I try to set my screen. My screen may black out temporarily, so that I set it up afresh. Just a second. So we are back. I hope now you can see my screen clearly. I'll load the natural gas on my screen. We have it somewhere here. So we'll start straight to the monthly chart. Look at what has been happening so far. I want you to look at the peaks, the highs, and the lows that this chart is forming. Then you'll know exactly what we expect to be happening currently. So the first one is the price was somewhere here. It went as high as that level. We'll make this red and bigger. It went as, sorry, not red, we'll make it blue so that it doesn't collide with the color we have that. Then it went down, touched that low, and then it continued up, touched that high, and then it went down, touched that low, then it went up, touched that high, it came down, touched that low, then it came back again, touched that high, then it went down, touched that low, then it went up, touched that low, high, and then it went down, that low, then it continued up, touched that high, then it came down, touched that low, before eventually going up and forming a new high. So you can see what's happening. It looks like the price formed a peak here, then came down, consolidated within some area here, and right now we are out of the same area where it was consolidating before. You can see that here. So technically on this chart we are now bullish, we are upwards. We do expect price to continue up at least up to this resistance level, not necessarily this month, but we do expect it to go up to this point. Maybe in the course of this year we expect that the price may likely continue to move upwards, at least up to this level here. The horizontal levels other than this ones, we have the first one here. We have a very good horizontal level here. We have a very good resistance, and we have a good support there. So we had a support here, we had a support, and we have another level here. So we had a resistance here, we had a resistance, we had a resistance, and we had a support. After this breakout here, the price came back, attempted to break below the same place, but then it pulled back up and continued even higher. So you can see even the indicator we had, it gave us a buy signal here, which has pushed the price significantly to the upside. So as it is right now, this is now an uptrend. We are heading to the upside. This month and maybe in the next coming few months, we do expect the price of natural gas to continue to the upper side. So you may see a move like this you may see the price pull back down, come back and touch this line. So since this is a forecast, this may be red, so we'll make it red so that it looks different. We expect a move like this, or the price may just continue up to this resistance before eventually pulling back to the low. So these are the only two scenarios we expect on this chart on this month, either based on the fact that the previous month's candle has a long tail at the top, the price may pull back and touch this level, or the price may likely continue up to this resistance level, then bounce off from it, and then come back straight to these two lines here. So we'll be waiting for a buy here, or we'll wait for a conservative sell somewhere here, or if you have to trade in between, then you'll have to check a lesser time frame. Let's check maybe the weekly chart if there is anything there. So on the weekly chart, still the price may pull back and touch this line. On the daily chart, so far this is still upwards. We have like a shape there, and then we have another one. So we have a resistance, we have a resistance, we have a resistance, we have a support, we have a support. If the price comes down and touches this line, then this will be a good place to look for a buy from. So we'll basically be waiting to see what happens from within this area. We'll pick a buy, expecting that buy to push us up even higher. So my next instrument which I want us to look at is the NASDAQ. We have it here. So just like the SP500 and the other indices, the NASDAQ, this for the past, like, this is how many months since the beginning of the year, it has been moving to the low side. But this is the second time you're seeing a candle with a tail. Actually, it's the third time. You have a tail here, we have a tail, we have a tail, and we have a tail here. So what this means is that despite the fact that the price appears to be pulling back, this is the first time it has actually pulled back more than any other time. Despite the fact that the price is pulling back, we are seeing signs that buyers are somehow wanting to take control. So we had a pullback here. This is a pullback. It's not a surge, but still it's a pullback. Then we had another pullback. Had a pullback like that. We had a pullback there, and then we had another pullback. Then we had another pullback, and then we had another pullback. When I say pullback, I'm actually referring to the red candles, the ones inside the zones I've highlighted. And then we had another main pullback. So let's assume that we've taken this as the swing low. It is the very first time that the price has pulled back almost 38.2% up to the 38.2% fib level. This is the first time this is happening. So this could be a good place to buy from, and this also could be a good place to buy from. If the price descends and touches this level, then it is possible that we've now reversed trend. But as it is now, this is still within a good buy place. We are still interested in some buy positions within this line here, and also if the price can come back and touch that 8.2% fib level. The next one, we have this one. We have the same places. We still have that 23.6% fib level, a good place to buy from. We have another one, 38.2% fib level. This is a good place to buy from also. So if you're on this chart, expect a break above this point, 23.6% fib level, to pick a buy position up to that level. Have another one. So if the price breaks above this point, the next target is this one. If the price breaks above this level, then the next target is this one here. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's session. it has been a very brief session, but I hope you've understood my analysis, my view on those instruments. That is what I expect to be happening this month. I expect a buy on the NASDAQ. I also expect either a sell or a buy on the natural gas. So thank you. See you again next week at the same time.